All right, hi guys. This is my introduction video for y'all. If I'm not looking at the camera all the time, it's because the way we have these set up, they're kind of off to the side of our screens, okay? All right, here we go. All right, so I am Ms. Jasso. Okay, so I want to say welcome back to school. We all know that it's going to be a very challenging year this year, but I am looking forward to facing it with you along the way. All right, some of the information I'm going to go over with you in this little PowerPoint or this Google Slides. Okay, all of y'all should be familiar with the mandatory attendance check-in. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about me, your teacher, and then a little bit about our class. All right, so first, mandatory daily attendance check-in. If you have not already done this, okay, you need to log into your Google Classroom with your school@apps email, okay? It will not work if you're trying to log in from a personal Gmail account. It has to be your @apps. All right, this is what mine's gonna look like right here. Oops, let me go back. Okay, so mine looks like this. Let's see. All right, so it's gonna say Ms. Jasso's daily check-in. Okay, it has a little bit more stuff here, but you're gonna have the date, your name, etc. Okay. All right, so I'm sure again you'll hear about attendance multiple times this week. Okay, today and this week. It's extremely important that you fill out the daily form for each class period every single day. This is how you'll be counted present for your classes while you're learning from home. And again, this is what my form is going to look like. All right, so again, make sure you're going into Google Classroom every day to complete the daily check-in for attendance, and make sure it is with your school@apps account. So like DISD 12345 @apps.dickinson.org. All right, now about me. I'm Ms. Jasso again. If you're not sure how to pronounce it, the J is like an H, okay? So it's Jasso. All right, a little bit about me. I graduated, oops, and I messed that up right there. I put I graduate. I graduated from Texas City High School in 1994. I have a bachelor's degree in history from the University of South Dakota. I'm married with 2 kids. Both of them attend Dickinson High School. Okay, so my son is going to be a freshman and my daughter will be a senior. Okay, I also have several pets. Let me move my little camera here real quick. Move you up there. Okay, so one of my favorite quotes, okay, and this sounds a little, it's a little wordy, but it's one of my favorite ones. So it says, "So I withdrew and thought to myself, I am wiser than this man. It is likely that neither of us knows anything worthwhile, but he thinks he knows something when he does not. Whereas when I do not know, neither do I think I know. Okay, so I'm likely to be wiser than he to this small extent, that I do not think I know what I do not know." Okay, and this is from Socrates. You might have learned about him in world history last year a little bit. But basically, it's saying that, look, I might be smart, but when I don't know something, I don't pretend that I know it. So, good thing for this, maybe ask questions, okay? All right, my second favorite quote. Gotta love some Captain America. Okay, this is from a page, I think in a Spider-Man comic book. Okay, and what he says, okay, it doesn't matter what the press says. It doesn't matter what the politicians or the mob says. It doesn't matter if the whole country decides that something wrong is something right. This nation was founded on one principle above all else: the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds or the consequences. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move. Okay, so I really like this quote because I think it's really relevant to today. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and there's 2 sides to all of the stories, and a lot of people feel like they're right. The other side feels like they're right, and I think everyone really knows which side is right, okay? All right, next. Okay, move my little thing here again. All right, so pictures about me. This is an older picture right here. Let me see, where's my thingy here? Pointer. All right, I want that one. Okay, so this is an older picture of me and my son. I think he's maybe 11 here. Okay, so a few years ago. This is my husband. He looks pretty goofy here. He was in Hawaii on a trip with a buddy of his from work. Okay, this is my daughter. This is during the pandemic. She was being silly in HEB and picking out food while fully covering her face. Okay, and then this is me right here. I really don't remember what I was doing, but I'm in my kitchen and I decided to take a selfie, so I shared it with you. All right, next. All right, more pictures. Okay, you'll see me wear Chacos a lot. Okay, I've got a couple pairs of those. I love those shoes. Okay, this is my little brother Adam, and he was turning 40. I'm older than him. You can see I had long hair. I cut it off like last year. All right, next, I love to travel when I can. Okay, it's been a little while. There's been a lot of stuff going on, you know, including the pandemic and other things. So, but in 2017, I went with my daughter and my parents to Scotland, and we got to see a lot of cool stuff. Okay, and this is one of the castles we visited outside of it. Okay, some more pictures from Scotland. This was like an old cathedral, so like a church. And this was some of the gardens in one of the other castles we went to. And then this was some really good coffee I had at a little cafe that I just thought it was pretty, so I took a picture. All right, places that I've been in the United States. So basically here, guys, everything that's highlighted green, I've traveled there at some point for some reason or another. A lot of them has been camping with my parents as I was growing up. All right, my home zoo. Okay, we have lots of pets. And to tell you the truth, I did not even include them. Oops, I keep clicking too fast. I didn't even include them on all of them on the screen here. I included my mammals. Okay, so I have Callan. She's our big black dog right here. She's an Ebolish Mastiff. Okay, and then we have Bishop. He is my fawn boxer. And then we have Daisy. She's our newest one. She's only a little over a year old. Okay, she's also a boxer. And we have Clark here. He is one of our older cats. He's our oldest cat. I think he's about like 12 or so. And then this is Bobby. She is a little Japanese bobtail. And you can't really see it because when I took the picture, it kind of cut off, but she has a little bitty tail. It's about like that. Okay. All right, pandemic story. This is kind of a funny story, so I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, so during the pandemic, we had this little bird, and you can see her in the picture right here. This is the mama bird. Let me change my mouse here. Okay. All right, so this is the mama bird right here, and she built a nest on top of our garage door opener and like at the top of our garage. Okay. And these are all the little eggs that were in there. Okay, there were 5 eggs. Now, you know it's Texas and it gets really hot in a garage. And so not all the eggs survived. One of them did though. And this little baby bird hatched. And I got pretty attached to the little baby bird. I had to make sure that my cat didn't eat it and stuff like that. So it kind of lived in the garage for a couple days once it started flying. And then at one point it flew out and joined its parents. So it was pretty cool. All right. Okay, about class. Okay, this year you're going to be taking U.S. history, so United States history. We learn about U.S. history starting in 1877. Okay, so like this type of stuff here, this is the Transcontinental Railroad. They're finishing it going across the whole United States. And then we go through the entire, we go all the way through the election of President Obama and actually a little bit past that. So this is a picture of Obama being sworn in as president. All right, Google Classroom. We'll be using Google Classroom both in class and for remote learning. Okay, here are some screenshots of what to expect it to look like. There's not anything in your Google Classroom yet, okay, but it'll all be divided up. So here's your mandatory daily attendance that you're going to need to do. We've got Zoom meeting information that will go here. Beginning of the year stuff that will go here. Probably I'll have that ready for you on Monday. And then class information that will stay there all year long. And then it'll keep going from there with each unit that we do. All right, first activities. If you haven't already, okay, go in and complete your daily check-in form. Okay, I also posted an activity for you to create 2 slides about yourself and a student survey form. Okay, those will be posted up there along with this video. Okay, and last little slide here. I know that this will be a challenging year for all of us. Okay, I'm here for you. Please contact me with any concerns that you might have, any questions, okay? And both of those are my email addresses. So my rhasso@dickinsonisd.org and rhasso@apps.dickinsonisd.org, okay? And then my phone number here is 281-229-6525. Okay, so I hope we have a great year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous, but I'm kind of excited too. Okay, so I hope we all have a great year, and I look forward to seeing everybody starting the end of next week when we start having our live Zoom meetings. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.